since November of 2010, since this program has won 2 games in a row. And so we had a disastrous 2011 season. And so it's important on a number of fronts for Pisgah. They got to get that second game so they can breathe and start having fun and flying around all over the place and having some fun playing football. But, you know, to do that, they got to win this game. This is a game. This is every year. This is circled. This is a game you got to beat your rival, and you know, we need that momentum going in there. But you know, the last time we beat Pisgah was 2010.
Tuscola.
I mean, excuse me, beat Tuscola was 2010. And so, you know, there's so many fronts for what Pisgah needs in this football game.
There's a lot of subplots, isn't there?
There's storylines everywhere. Brandon Allen played under David Presley when he was a defensive coordinator in the 90s.
Yep.
And so, you know, he admired
And Brandon Allen, my senior year, Brandon was a junior. Brandon Allen came up with an interception down here to our left in the south end of the field to seal the victory against Tuscola in 1992. So I remember that vividly as my senior year in high school. So he was a big hand in beating the team that he's coaching now.
Right. And so, you know, you got Brandon Allen, the pupil, against the teacher, and they're good friends. They admire each other. You know, when Brandon was interviewing for this job, his counsel was David Presley.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows that. David was telling him the ins and outs, what to expect, things that you don't know when you're an assistant. But when you're sitting at the head of the table now for a program in Haywood County, it's a different lifestyle, and there's things you got to accept and expect to being a head football coach in this county. It's unlike any other place in the United States that I know of. And I know that this place is treated almost as if it's a college football program.
Yeah.
But these guys can't go out and recruit the talent. They got to play with what they've got.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
You know, Pisgah has, you know, the coaches know each other. They like each other. But tonight, you know, they're talking at midfield right now, and they're sort of like, you know, there's a foot apart between them. There's no, you know, hugging or rubbing or being friends. You know, when you're excited to see a guy for a long time, they're just doing that general coaches talk, and they'll shake hands and they'll part, and then when they part, they're going to be enemies.
Absolutely.
And but this, no matter what the records, this is truly the thing. When people talk about a rivalry game, record, you can't throw this out, because records don't mean a dang in this game.
Yeah.
Because these two teams on a Friday night, one time a year, don't like each other, and the football level on this field, on the sacred acre out there, on the short grass or on the turf now in our county, it's intense.
Well, there's a whole lot of subplots and a whole lot going on. We're going to do our very best to make sure that we're going to be your good source here tonight for all the events going on, and keep it right here on WPTL.
East Henderson having to play Smoky Mountain, who beat Tuscola a couple weeks ago, and stunned them. Tuscola felt that they were going to get through that tough four-game non-conference schedule to start the season, and end up losing to the Mustangs 26-21. The Mustangs were led by Zeb Spear, the freshman son of head coach at Western Carolina, Mark Spear. So, and they've been talking about the play of Zeb Spear. They're talking about this kid's a player.
The crowd's starting to file in here. I'm looking down here at the north end zone game, and that line probably goes back a good 150 yards or so past the ticket box right there, and I'm sure we can't see really down here to our left, but I'm sure it's the same way. But people are really filing in here now, and it's you know, particularly if you're the visiting team, if you're not here by now, you're probably going to have a real tough time finding a seat.
Well, you will. You have to stand around, because over on the Tuscola side, it's packed, and they have a section off at the end for the band, and so they'll fill that area up. So the rest of Tuscola's fans are going to circle around on that visiting side and come as far to the end zone as they can go, as the police will allow them.
Yeah.
But, you know, you have your standard Pisgah fans that are lining up right now along the fence, and it's starting to pack up in this big side, the home side, which seats 4,750 fans on the home side. And so we're closing in on, you know, that number, and with the crowd over there, which will seat just around little more than 2,000. You know, right now we're looking at about, and with the crowd around, we're looking at maybe about 7,000 fans in the stadium. And you see the traffic. Also, there's another factor, is that the traffic's bumper to bumper all the way back out
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
easy.
main drag, Radio Drive, down Radio Hill and that. So, Pisgah Drive right now, Black Bear Drive, excuse me, is bumper to bumper. Traffic is slow and at a snail's pace. So there's a lot more people trying to get into this ball game. This could be another record crowd. And again, we have to talk about the Great American Rivalry Series is here. This is on the national stage. You look up, if you got it home, then the national, this national stage that we're on is look up Great American Rivalry Series. And you can, they'll have broadcast and they'll have everything on there. And you can see all the rivalry games all over the country that they cover. And this just adds to the festive environment that we have here at Memorial Stadium.
Now, did they do their own radio broadcast? How do they do that? They're playing us.
Oh, what they have is they have more of a television. Last year they had like a television group working. They see a tent down there. They're working alongside that, along their float, and they'll award. They have a pregame ceremony giving a scholar athlete, the top scholar athlete on each team. And then what you have is they have the trophy presentation after the game. So there's a lot of things before and after that will take place, but there should be some exciting 4 quarters of football. And, I looking through the records, Chad, I don't think we've ever played an overtime game.
I can't remember one.
We've had a lot of close games.
Ones, yeah.
And, and it's been just like David Presley last year, electing to go for 2 instead of settling for the tie. We made a great comeback against a better football team and scored with 13 seconds to go in the game on a 32-yard pass from Josh Nolan. And that made the score 28-27. We kicked the extra point to tie it, but there was offsides on Tuscola,
right.
So they moved it half the distance, and David said, let's not go to overtime. And so he elected to go for 2, which I thought was the correct decision to make. And, hey, you didn't want to go to overtime. Your defense was exhausted. They were getting gashed in the second half. They were fighting for their dear life. If we could take this, there's no way Tuscola could get a touchdown or a field goal in 13 seconds, so we opted to go for it when we fell short in a yard.
I don't remember if it was 2 years ago or 4 years ago, but we were here, and we were having some problems with our equipment, and we went off the air for a good little bit. And during the time that we were off the air, I don't know if you remember this or not, but we scored 14 points or something like that in just 2 or 3 minutes. I remember one of the scores was a naked bootleg. And, I think everybody in the place thought that we were going to run the football right there, and we just bootlegged it out and found Leatherwood over here in the corner for a catch and a score. So, there's a lot of, and I'm sure everybody that's been part of this and has a lot of remembrances of games. Of course, how could we ever forget the blocked field goal attempt to end the first half? I guess it was 2 years ago, to end the first half down there that we returned to sort of stem the tide and change the way the complexion of the game. There's no reason to believe that we won't have the same kinds of things happen here.
A lot of memories are made in this football game, both for the players and the fans alike, and this is real special for the Black Bears and the Mountaineers, because you wait 364 days and you get giddy. And folks, and I came here in 2004 knowing about this rivalry, but my first experience was 2004 at this stadium, Jonathan Crompton. The ticket sales were over $11,000 from the gate. 11,000 fans at $5 a clip.
Right.
And it was something close to $60,000 that they took in at the gate.
At least, yeah.
And that's unheard of. They were standing on the old dugouts of the baseball field, up into the school across the street and on the roofs. And it was my first experience, and it was 4 and 5 deep. And it was just, the pressure when you're on the field, you feel the fans because they're on top of you. The memories I have of this football game are just, they're rich.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed to just be a part of it as a spectator, as a journalist, and now as a broadcaster, to be and just have a great seat to watch these kids from both programs go out there and play one game for about 3 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours, and give everything they got in front of the largest crowd that they'll ever play in front of.
One of the nice things, another one of those story subplots that we talk about, one of the neat things I always think, Tuscola does a great job with their band, and I'm very proud of our marching band this year. Their numbers are way up, and they've done a great job all season. And those two bands joined together to do the national anthem at the onset of the game, so that's a big deal, and as they perform there, and we're certainly proud of them. And
the Great American Rivalry Series would like to take a moment to honor the top scholar athletes from each school. As part of the series, we will be presenting each player with a college scholarship in recognition of their academic achievement and academic excellence. To recognize those athletes that work hard on and off the field as role models, the Great American Rivalry Series is proud to honor the senior player holding the highest academic standing from each team. First of all, from Tuscola High School, the scholar athlete honoree is Peter Tran. Peter is a 2-year letterman in varsity football. He is a 1-year letterman in varsity basketball and plans on playing his senior year as well. Peter is a well-standing member of the National Honor Society, and he plans on attending a 4-year university. Congratulations on winning this honor, Peter. Now, from Pisgah High School, the Scholar Athlete honoree is Braden Valentine. This is Braden's 3rd year playing football for Pisgah. He is also on Pisgah's baseball team. He is very involved in his youth group at Bethel Baptist Church and has participated in many mission trips. He is a member of the National Honor Society and plans on possibly attending Appalachian State or North Carolina State to pursue an actuarial science degree. Congratulations to Braden on winning this award. Let's have a big round of applause for both of our Scholar Athlete winners tonight. We also want to thank the U.S. Marine Corps for including us in their Great American Rivalry Series, and especially now for presenting these awards tonight to our scholar athletes.
Chad Upton and Chuck Fever, and it's from the stadium in Canton. Pisgah tonight will roll out in black shirts, red pants, black helmets with the red Powell T. Tuscola tonight, white pants, white shirts with their alternate white helmet.
Captains for tonight's game from Tuscola, number 8, Hunter Pesau, number 9, Levi Duffield, number 64, Alex Perry, and number 75, Josh Shaw. Captains for Pisgah, number 1, Josh Nolan, number 8, Corey Valentine, number 45, Eric Holland, and number 77, Christian Bryant. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to have as our honorary captains for tonight's game, representing the United States Marine Corps. They will execute tonight's coin toss as our special guest to honor America's servicemen and women. Let's show our appreciation to these Marines for their service to our country. first of the second half.
Got the call after the coin toss as Pisgah wins.
Pisgah won the toss, deferred for the second half, and Tuscola elected to receive the ball. Pisgah will be kicking from the north end down to the south end, and that will be kicking from your right to going left on your radio down. This is going to be an exciting football game. I just feel it right now. I'm excited.
Both teams now have taken the field, and fans on both sides stand here as Pisgah will kick the football, and they will do that towards the south end zone. They will defend the north end zone to start this football game. Tuscola will return and most likely go on offense first as both sides rise to their feet. A lot of emotion, a lot of butterflies down there on both sidelines between the players and the coaches. A lot of butterflies for the fans, the broadcast team, as we want to go out there and do everything we can to win this football game. Here's the kick. It'll be driven back towards the 5-yard line. They'll sprint out to the left side and try to get a corner, and he's got one. 30, 35, 40, and run out of bounds at midfield, Chuck, at the 47-yard line. So we had a breakdown on kick coverage. Tuscola starts on offense with good field position.
Well, that's been an Achilles heel. We thought we had that corrected in the first half against West Henderson, and Tuscola saw that they could draw in, and the kick coverage team did not stay in their lanes. We got pushed in on our corner, our go guys, and they just took the ball all the way across the field and up the sidelines. Great field position for the Mountaineers.
Tuscola might have taken advantage of some extra emotion there on that first play of the football game. Mountaineers with 2 receivers to the right side. 3 backs back there, 2 wings. They'll stop right now out of the shotgun. Here's a snap, and they will give out to their tailback spinning around, and he gets a first down and out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A nice pickup for the Mountaineers to start the game, and Pisgah back on their heels on defense to start.
Running out of the flex bone look, this is something you're going to see a lot of wrinkles, a lot of new stuff. They gave all season long. They did not have Levi Duffield in the backfield. They gave Levi a stud on the defensive side. Gave Levi Duffield the ball on a sweep from the flex bone, and I tell you what, worked perfectly for the Mountaineers.
33-yard line is a spot. 3 receivers right. Wings out there as well. Now man in motion. They sprint. They'll keep with the quarterback. He'll pick up a good 6 yards probably on that play to the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Mountaineers. Just underway here from the stadium. 11:09. Clock moves. In the first quarter, no score. Tuscola with the football first after the kickoff. They have the football at the 28-yard line and face now a 2nd and 5. 2 receivers either side of the set, 2 wings, and 1 set. They'll go under center here on 2nd and 5. Here's a snap and a give to a fullback, and he'll get to the 25-yard line. He'll be shy 2. And it'll be 3rd and 2 coming up now. A test for the Pisgah defense, probably in 4-down territory. And Tuscola breaks out those white helmets. They haven't worn those in a number of years and have worn those for a select set of games here during the 2012 season. Go ahead, buddy.
Well, right now you got to weather this storm. You've got to get through this first 5 minutes of this game and weather the storm, and everything will start settling down in.
2 receivers to the right, 1 wing, and now they'll give to him, and there's pressure from us, and if we can get him, we're in good shape, and we do. And we bring him down, Chuck, at the 26-yard line. A loss on the play of about a yard and a half. It'll be 4th and 2 coming up now. A big stand from the Pisgah defense can stop Tuscola's drive right here.
Sometimes you can get so jacked up, so emotionally high before the game. When the first action and the first hit occurs, you spend so much energy that you're exhausted. So that's what I'm saying. You got to weather this storm, this emotion. This depleted emotion has drained you, your energy level.
From the right hash, 25-yard line, 2 split receivers to the left, 2 wings, and 1 set. They'll go under center this time. Here's a snap, and they give to the fullback. He's got the first down and down at the 15-yard line. A first down coming up for Tuscola. No score here early in this game. 9:05 left, the first quarter. Pisgah back on their heels a little bit again defensively here as the Mountaineers will continue their drive with the first down, middle of the field, 15-yard line.
Beautiful job. What Tuscola is doing is they're widening their splits on their offensive line, and Pisgah is not prepared for that. This is a great coaching move out of Brandon Allen for Tuscola.
They'll operate shotgun with two receivers either side. They sprint out to the right side. He looks for running room and finds a little bit before he's knocked down at the 11-yard line. He picks up 4.
Room was hard out there on that play. Number 21, Jesse Anderson on the corner, forced the ball back in. McKinley Brown, the junior, came in, and also along with number 33, Trevor Bailey, came in and cleaned up Levi Duffield. So, Tuscola has been calling for Levi Duffield, a tremendous athlete for Tuscola, to be on the offensive side, and I could see why. This young man is a player on both sides of football.
We want to welcome all of the listeners from all across the world tonight listening to our broadcast on the Great American Rivalry Series website. We thank you for listening tonight. Here's a sprint and a give and a touchdown right up the middle for Tuscola, and they score quickly here as the middle of the field was wide open, and Tuscola runs the ball into the end zone, and they score. It's 6-0 Mountaineers, 7:56 left to play in the first quarter. Not what you want to see if you're Pisgah tonight, particularly with the sort of mantra that Tuscola has had so far this year and having a difficult time scoring points. They'll rush one player on to block here. Mountaineers set to try the extra point. Snap is high. The kick is good, and timeout on the field. 7:56 left to play. He missed it. Took it to the left a little bit. That could be interesting down the line. 7:56 left to play here, first quarter. Tuscola on the board first. It's 6-0. They missed the extra point.
Each team has 5 losses, and playing 11 games, and so whoever loses this football game, both have identical 2-5 records. You don't want to secure a losing season.
Tuscola set to kick back to Pisgah. Their first look at the Pisgah offense tonight, and we'll have some questions answered momentarily. How about Pisgah, what they want to do at the quarterback position? Here's a high and deep kick, and it'll drive us back into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Pisgah's offense set to hit the field here, and they do, as Josh Nolan will check into the football game, into the backfield, as McKinley Brown is under center. One receiver to the right side, and here's a pitch to Nolan, and he wants to throw the football, and he's in big trouble. Getting pressured, looks, throws wide open. It is caught at the 40-yard line, and he's down at the 35-yard line. I checked, missed that up a little bit. It was caught at the 30, and he's up to the 35. Nevertheless, it's a first down for the Big Black.
Well, David Presley's gone in his bag. A little wrinkles and tricks. It wasn't there. They had some wrinkle and something planned for a tailback option pass, and Nolan came back and peeled back because the initial receiver, the primary receiver, was covered, and there was McKinley Brown open at the 30-yard line.
And he almost dropped that football, but he made the catch. It's the 36-yard line now. We'll stay in that set. I formation, one receiver to the left side. Here's a pitch to Nolan. Nolan picks up to the 40-yard line. A pickup of about 4 now. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, I tell you what, this may be a big move out. This right here is exciting. Josh Nolan, the starting quarterback, playing tailback. He's got both his quarterbacks in the backfield. And I feel really good that we got the big senior, Josh Nolan, in the game.
One receiver to the left side. We'll go double tight end set now in an I formation. Man in motion now from right to left. He'll set up on the left side. On 2nd and 6, another pitch to Nolan. Nolan can't find any running room there. Might have lost a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 7. As I can detect a little bit of jawing going on between both teams, as probably could be expected here in a game of this magnitude. Receivers to the right side. Snap. Back to pass. Brown looking. Throws a dart. He caught it. He's at the 50-yard line down to the 48. It's first down for the Big Black.
McKinley Brown to Jesse Anderson. Anderson running a crossing route. We call that a dig. Got just past the sticks. Caught the ball, picked up a little extra yardage to boot to that. And nice throw by McKinley Brown. Nice catch by Jesse Anderson.
A 3rd down conversion to boot on a 3rd and 8 play. 3 receivers right. Shotgun now. And we give to a tailback, and he can't get out of the way. Tries to sprint out to the left side. That's Messer right there on that carry. He'll lose a yard. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough going. I tell you what, this is Tuscola can play some defense, and with playing both their athletes both ways, is that all right now they're getting Levi Duffield involved in the game. You know, you've really got to find a way to play defense, but right now they got to answer this score of Tuscola in the opening drive.
3 receivers to the right side. We stay shotgun. We drop the football. Now pick it up, looking, throws, and caught and down. Shy of the first down. But he picked up a good 7 on that play. That dart was thrown to Jesse Anderson in the middle of the football field. Now spotted at the 44-yard line from just inside the right hash.
Great job by McKinney Brown keeping his eyes downfield, waiting and being patient to allow his receivers to get into the hook zones.
Pisgah going to hurry up, and they jump off sides bad, so Pisgah will pick up 5 yards and make it a very much more manageable 3rd and 2 here as Pisgah's offense moving well into Tuscola's territory. 4:55 left to play first quarter. Pisgah with the football. They're down 6-0 to their arch rival Tuscola. We'll go I set again on 3rd and 2. One receiver split far to the left side and one-on-one cover. Give to the fullback. He'll pick up to the 35-yard line, and by the crowd noise, you know it's a first down coming up easily for Pisgah.
Rumbling out there, Garrett Holland, the fullback senior, playing in his last Tuscola-Pisgah game, went off tackle right behind Cody Lamb, got a little crease and picked up 4 yards on that carry.
Pisgah signals the play in from the sideline. They will not huddle here. Brown moving the sticks down the field for the red and black. They'll go I formation again. Man in motion from left to right. He'll set up over there. One receiver to the left side. Again to the tailback. Messer with a head of steam picks up 4 yards to the 31-yard line. It'll be second and about 6.
Moving in a lot of backs, you know, and that getting Josh Nolan in there to check him to see if he got, you know, out of his first contact. But Corey Ferguson, Dustin Messer at tailback rotating in.
One wing to the left side will stay in the I. Jesse Anderson, the split receiver by himself out here on the left side. 2nd and 6. 31.5-yard line is the spot. Pisgah wants to continue to force the ball, and Tuscola's jumping around out there. Here's a pitch to the right side. We try to get the sideline. It's Valentine, and Valentine shy of the first down from about 2 as he gets off the right side down the sideline a bit. And a very manageable 3rd and 2 coming up. Pisgah wants to convert, I believe, their third down of this drive.
A lot of running to Pisgah's right-hand side. They found a little chink in the armor on the defensive side, left side of the Tuscola defense. They're running a lot of their plays to the right-hand side of their offense.
It's 3rd and 1, I formation, 4-down territory, one receiver to the right side. Man in motion now from right to left. Jesse Anderson splits by himself, gives again to the fullback, and Garrett Holland will pick up to the 27-yard line. It's first down to the big black.
That went right by Christian Bryant. Christian pancaked his man, pinched it down, and allowed a big crease for Garrett Holland to pick up that first down. And on that play, Houston McCracken, that sophomore, that kid's going to be a star in the making. Young man's only a sophomore and plays a great inside linebacker.
23-yard line is the spot. Pisgah moving towards the red zone here. Here is a give ahead to the 20-yard line. Valentine, I believe, on the carry there. He picks up 4 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 7. We need the 13-yard line for the first down. Pisgah now inside the red zone. 2:24 left to play first quarter. A quick moving quarter as both teams have kept it on the ground for the most part. Only 2 possessions total tonight.
9 guys in the box for Tuscola, 3 down linemen.
Now a give to Valentine again, and he might have gotten a yard now to the 19, maybe 18-yard line. Another 3rd down. Pisgah is 3 for 3 tonight on 3rd down conversions. A very big stat at any level of football. Again, you're probably in 4-down territory, though close to field goal range for Nathan. Anderson splits to the right side. Strong to the right side. Back to pass. Sets up. Buys himself time and throws an incomplete. And it was Jesse Anderson down there, open for a moment at the 1-2-yard line. Ball goes incomplete. Again, he did a good job of buying himself some time, Chuck, but Pisgah now faced with a 4th down.
And they're going to elect to go with Nathan Higdon to kick a field goal. Ball will be placed not quite in the middle, over towards the right hash, the far hash. So he'll be kicking from his right and having to bring that ball back into the middle. Ball set at the 26, Chad, and this will be a 36-yard attempt.
Here's a snap, is high, gets it down. The kick is away. It looks good, and it is good. No, he missed it.
But they roughed the kicker. Nathan Higdon, this will be a 15-yard. The ball was missed. They roughed the kicker. This will be a 15-yard penalty against Tuscola.
Wow.
And, boy, I tell you what.
I don't know how he got the kick off. It looked good. He had the leg, but Tuscola takes a tough roughing penalty, and we'll take it right here. Two receivers to the right, two to the left for Pisgah as their drive gets renewed now. Tuscola jumps off sides and flags come in. So we're going to set up a 1st and 5 now inside the 5-yard line. But now they've got the Mountaineers back on there. Jesse Anderson splits to the left side. We'll send 2 receivers to the right side. White splits out there with King in the slot. Josh Nolan is now in at quarterback. He takes the shotgun snap straight ahead. Nolan wants the end zone, and he's close, and he has it. Touchdown for the Big Black. 1:16 left to go first quarter, and Pisgah has tied this.
That is what Brandon Allen said a couple of weeks ago when Ty was talking with him. He said, I fear what Josh Nolan can do. He took that snap, and he just took it right over the left guard, took the pile from the 4 all the way into the end zone.
Higdon can give the lead back to the red and black right here. He sets up at the 10-yard line. 6 seconds on the play clock. Snap, down, kick, away, and he splits it. Timeout on the field, 1:16 left to go, first quarter. And it's Pisgah 7, Tuscola 6. Pisgah leads this one now 7-6 after matriculating the football down the field and scoring in the south end zone. I got to do what I got to do. It's your stuff.
I love it, baby.
Yeah, I mean, that's old school, too.
Old Hank Stram with the matriculator, boys, matriculator.
Higgins sets up at his 40, set to kick the football off as the team with the black shirts tonight now has the lead. Here's a shorter kick. It'll be fielded at the 10 and slides down at the 22-yard line. So he went down right there. Tuscola will have significantly worse field position to work with as we're nearing the end of the first quarter with Pisgah leading this one 7-6.
Hunter Creason on that carry came up into the middle of the field, saw no crease, and tried to break outside and lost his footing going down at about the 23.
Here's a give to the fullback to about the 25-yard line as they scrum for that one. Only a pickup of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. That was a big penalty back there on that roughing one.
Yeah, it was, and I noticed on the PAT that it really slowed the rush and the block attempt. There was only one guy getting through. That may play to the disadvantage of Tuscola taking that penalty at a crucial time on that roughing the kicker. That may slow that rush down and allow Pisgah to take advantage of it.
2 receivers to the right side, 2 wings, 1 set. They go under center. A give again to the fullback with very little yardage right there, maybe 3 or 4. And now quickly it'll be 3rd and 3 coming up for the Mountaineers as they have the football on their 30-yard line in the middle of the field.
Defensive stand right here.
I don't know that they'll get the play off before the end of the quarter. 3, 2, 1. They will not. So Pisgah will end the first quarter and switch fields when we return a 3rd down play for the Mountaineers. But Pisgah leads it 7-6. Stadium. Tuscola ran a little dive play with their fullback, and they collect the 1st down. They pick up 3 right there. The ball will be now marked at the 28-yard line. We want to welcome all of our listeners on WPTLradio.net. Of course, on AM 920, WPTL here in Eastern Haywood County. And, of course, all of our listeners listening to us on the Great American Rivalry Series Network. Go over to WPTLradio.net and listen to the broadcast. Tuscola now, 1st down, middle of the field, 28-yard line, their 28. Man in motion, cross the formation, and they give the football up, and Pisgah has great penetration right there, Chuck, as Christian Bryant came through and got the quarterback where he can even get the ball off to a tailback.
And that was a slant stunt. What he did was he lined up on the outside eye of the tackle and stunted on the inside eye of that tackle. Tackle thought he was going to go off his outside. He broke in and pinched inside and created that loss and sacking Woody Cornwell, the quarterback.
Sackling. Never heard that, but that's good stuff. 30-yard line is a spot, middle of the field again. It's 2nd down and about 14 now for the Mountaineers with 1 receiver to the right, 2 wings. a strong set with one setback, and they'll go shotgun. Now man in motion. They fake the give. They look wide open downfield. The ball is caught at the 50, 40, 30-yard line, and down at about the 28-yard line, I believe, will be the spot. Chuck, now they're going to mark it at the 24. Broken coverage right there. A lot of yards for the Mountaineers.
Well, Josh Nolan was out on the corner and just let the man go upfield. Josh thinking there was a run coming. He's got pass responsibility first and a secondary, and he just went. It wasn't fancy. It was just a fake into the line, and Josh had his eyes picked off in the back, was looking in the backfield, and he didn't read his key and didn't stay with his man. The young man just went right up the field.
Yeah, you had him 2nd and 14 right there, and you give up a big play. Now Tuscola's got the football at the 23-yard line here, 24-yard line. And the receiver to the left. They'll go double wings again. Back to pass and in trouble, and that was a blown-up play. So we sack him back at the 30-yard line. I think that the quarterback thought he was going to give. The man in motion didn't think so. He didn't take the handoff, and then the quarterback was out there dead to rights.
Well, and that was a blown-up play, but there was a lot of Black Bears around Woody Cornwall who could not do anything but just try and find something, positive moving forward towards the line.
St. Stephen's leads North Buncombe 13-0. One receiver to the left side. Man in motion again. Now they'll give straight ahead with a little bit of running room. He'll be brought down, I think, Chuck, at the 27-yard line. So he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10 now. Tuscola needs the 14-yard line for the first down. As Pisgah will rush on quickly. A pass package out here. Probably more guys that can get some pressure on the quarterback here.
Got Levi Duffield at a wing to the short side. I'd be looking to pass the number 9. Got to play him man.
Here's a snap. It's low. Play action. Rolls right side. Wide open again. It's caught, I believe, unless they're going to say he bobbles. No, they're going to give him the catch at the 3-yard line. It's 1st and goal now for the Mountaineers.
Again, they're picking on Josh Nolan. Josh just turned his back, let the man get behind him, and it went to Levi Duffield.
Jesse Anderson came over, and I thought he might be able to get a hand up, and he could not. It's 1st and goal now again for the Mountaineers from the right hash mark. 7-6 your score. Pisgah leads at 8:38 left to go here in the second quarter. I formation for the Mountaineers as they go strong side to the right. Here's a snap, a pitch to the right side, and we cut him down before he can get in. They'll spot him at about the 1.5-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from there.
That was a nice tackle by Josh Nolan. Shot the legs, dropped them in a hurry. But the thing was, Josh had to make that tackle because there was nobody else. We were all sucked in on the jumbo package in the middle, and that tough sweep came out there, and Josh was the only one there.
1.5-yard line is the spot. Wing to the left, wing to the right. No receivers in the package. I formation. They pitch again to the right side, and he's going to be bottled up and stopped again, maybe lost a little bit, and a flag comes in, and that could be interesting. He did not get in. It'll be 3rd down, but the flag out there looks like it's going to go against Pisgah. And it's a face mask call against the Black Bears, I believe. A 5-yard face mask that'll mark it half the distance to the goal line, and it will remain 2nd down, so they'll spot him now at the 1. An inopportune penalty right there. Pitch. And we try to cut him down, and he's going to be into the end zone, and Tuscola scores. 7:26 left to play second quarter, and it's 12-7. Tuscola back in the lead.
Big plays for Tuscola has come to the fact that they've thrown the ball. They've moved the ball with the pass, and Tuscola Pisgah does not defend the pass well.
Tuscola takes a timeout here, an interesting timeout. Might be something cooking. 12-7 is your score. 7:26 left to play here in the second quarter with the Mountaineers with the edge. As Tuscola is set to try an extra point conversion. It looks like they're going to go for 2 now. Ball spotted at the 3-yard line with 2 receivers to the left side, double wings. Man in motion, snap. He's going to run it in easily, untouched. 7:26 left to play here in the second quarter, and the Mountaineers now go up by a score. Set to get the football back. Pisgah down 14-7 here midway through the second quarter. There is a return to the 10, 15, 20-yard line. Corey Ballantyne at the 40, and he's just tripped up. He had one man to beat and couldn't break it, but good field position coming up for the red and black. So an explosive run back by Valentine right there. That just about went for pay dirt.
Boy, I tell you what, that 40-yard line tripped him up. He made a cut to the inside. If he would have kept his feet, there would have been nobody on that football field that could have caught Corey Valentine.
First down, 44-yard line is the spot. One receiver to the right, one wing to the right. That's no one. As Pisgah's having a hard time getting the play in, and now they've got to run a player on. I formation, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and they call a timeout. A good idea right there as Pisgah discombobulated on that timeout. 7:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Pisgah down 14-7. Hendersonville leads Mitchell 14-0 here. Pisgah down 7. They get their offense on the field from the 44-yard line, moving from left to right. Here's a snap. A give straight ahead. A lot of running room and close to first down yardage. That's Garrett Holland, the big fullback, as Pisgah moves the football now inside Tuscola territory. 7:10 left to play, second quarter. And it's a first down. Jesse Anderson splits out to the left side. They'll stay in this package with an offset eye.
Well, Garrett Holland's been running the football extremely hard these last couple of weeks.
Holland again gets the carry for 2. Just in front of us, it'll be 2nd and 8. Josh Nolan out there offensively as a wing. Again, Brown is your quarterback tonight. 6:48 left to play in the second quarter. Pisgah moving the football. And they're down 7. One receiver to the left side, wing to the left. That's Nolan. I formation again. Messer dots it. Here's a pitch back to Nolan. Nolan, 45. Got a little bit of a lane to the 38-yard line. A nice pickup and a manageable third down. It'll be about a 3rd and 3. 2.5 coming up.
Josh just trying to find a crease. He went head on. He got up slow. I thought he was dazed at first. Reached to the back of his neck. He went head into the belly of a couple of Mountaineers.
Asheville leads McDowell 7-0. Wing to the left, receiver to the left. It's Holland and Messer in the backfield behind Brown under center. It's 3rd and 2. Garrett Holland with the carry. Garrett Holland falls forward to the 35-yard line. It's first down.
He was met at the line of scrimmage, turned, drove it about another yard, and then spun. Found that he couldn't get any more traction forward, and then spun and then rolled for another yard to pick up that first down. Holland has been running this football the last couple of weeks like a man possessed.
Pisgah with the first down, a fresh set of downs at the Tuscola 35-yard line, moving in front of us from left to right. I formation, wing to the left, one receiver out to the left side at the hash marks as well. And here's a give to Nolan, and Nolan bounces out to about the 32-yard line. We'll give him 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. We need the 25 for the first down. 5:21 left to play here in the second quarter. Pisgah down by a touchdown. A quick first half.
Corey Valentine comes in for Josh Nolan. Valentine, he's got a pair of jets now. He can fly. Running at tailback.
A little bit of a misstep right there as we give the handoff, I believe, to Messer, and he ran into his own player, and he'll be down there at the line of scrimmage. So a 3rd and, we'll call it now, 6 coming up. A little bit of a mess up right there on that play. 31-yard line is the spot.
He was trying to get that off. He was trying to get to the fullback, Dustin Messer, to go a little wider instead of coming close in. That was designed to go off tackle.
Play action, looking, time, throws, it's high and incomplete, just off the fingertips, and it'll be 4th down right there. And that's probably a grab that Jesse Anderson's going to make most of the time. He couldn't come up with it there. Now Pisgah faces a 4th down, and they will go for it, it appears. It was a play action. You boot it out to the left side a little bit, and Coach Presley will take a timeout to get the play that he wants.
Yeah, he's going to go for it.
In 4:21 left to play second quarter. Pisgah down a touchdown, 14-7. There, Messer is your fullback, and you've got Garrett Holland, who's played very well offensively tonight. At the wing to the left side, you've got Anderson to the right. Brown under center now. Holland goes in motion and sets up on the right side. Here's a little pitch to the right side. He wants to throw the football back, and it's going to be caught. He's got to make a man miss. He looks like he's got the first down, and he does, and a flag comes in, Chuck. 2 flags at the 30-yard line, and I think that's going to go against us, some sort of a block in the back.
Yeah, and that was on Holt Underwood. They had a screen set up with the back coming through, and Holt got on the backside and pushed the receiver, and they could get him for blocking the back or holding.
It's a block in the back, and it'll go against us. So the play converted there was a first down play. That will negate it. Coach Presley will send on his punting unit. We'll take a timeout after this play, down 7. And we're going to run for it at the 40, 35. He's got it at the 20, out of bounds at the 18-yard line. We'll keep it right here. No flags. First down coming up for the Big Black is Jesse Anderson, a dangerous weapon out of the punting position, believe it or not. Converts right there, Big Boy.
They went to the wide side. Jesse was designed right from the get-go. The go guy for us flanked out, went right down the sidelines, and the Tuscola defender turned his back and ran with him.
Yeah.
And so nobody saw him. He got around that edge to pick up that first down. Big call, great call by David Presley.
Pisgah now inside the red zone. Here's a snap and a give. No, it's going to be a keeper, and Brown is going to carry to the 8-yard line with no flags and close to the first down. I think he's going to be about a yard shy right there. I thought that we gave the football up on the hand, and he kept it, and it looked good.
That was a great read by the Kinley Brown. And then once he got up in there, you could see helmets, white helmets for Tuscola, turning around trying to find who had the football. And when you're on defense trying to find the football, those guys are going full speed.
3 receivers to the right side. Snap. Brown keeps, and Brown just doesn't look like that he could get out of the backfield right there as they cut him down. Maybe back to close to that line of scrimmage. It should set up about a 3rd and 1 now. No, they're going to give him the first down, Chuck. He got it. They give him the first down. He got enough. So it's 1st and goal now for the Big Black at the 7-yard line. 3:17 left to play in the first quarter. Pisgah driving the football as the Mountaineers rock back again. 2 receivers to the right side. 1 receiver to the left side, wing to the right. Brown, shotgun. Brown runs ahead and works hard, almost to the 3. I think he got the 4. And check that was Nolan that took that snap. So Josh Nolan, ball carrier there at the quarterback slot.
Well, that was funny. Josh getting up in the line. 3 Tuscola defenders draped all over him and just drug him for another 3 yards.
2nd and goal from the 4 now for Pisgah. 2 receivers right, 1 left. No one under center. Bad snap. No one off the left side. He picks up to the 1-yard line. Somebody had him by the collar, and they didn't call that. But it's 3rd and goal now from about the 1.5.
He has this penchant turning a disaster, what looks to be a disaster,
Boy, that looked like
into positive yardage. He got draped and spun.
And had the ball just hanging out there precariously before that. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Nolan shotgun, snap. Nolan to the end zone. He scores! And with 2:02 left, Pisgah down by 1 point, pending the extra point. The Black Bears are right back in it.
Like Sam the Bam Cunningham. He just went over top the pile to make sure the man has a desire. He's got one of the best desires. He wills so many things out there on that football field. He'll will it.
Higdon for the extra point. A good one here tonight from the stadium in Kent. Snap, high, got it down, and the kick is good. So with 2 minutes left here in the second quarter, we're knotted up at 14. Pisgah and Tuscola. 2 minutes left to go. And what's been a very exciting and entertaining football game so far here tonight, with some interesting breaks for both teams, really. He'll field at the 10. 15. Now tries to cut it up, and he's got a lane, Chuck. 40-yard line. Cuts it back. 50-yard line. And there are no flags on the field, and he's going to score. I just got it out of my mouth that we had to have good kick coverage right there, and it completely broke down. No flags on the field, and Tuscola back on the board with 1:40 left here in the second quarter.
I'm befuddled for words that we're in the 8th game of the season, and we can't cover a kickoff.
And that's the second one.
That's the second one in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, the second one tonight, because they just about did the same thing earlier on the first kickoff of the game. Tuscola having a problem getting the right personnel out there for the extra point, and they're going to have to burn a timeout. It's 20-14. They lead it now. Again, just moments ago, Pisgah tied the ball game up after a nice drive, and both teams now have scored on every possession. Here's a snap, spot, and the kick is away and good. 1:40 left to go in the second quarter. It's 21-14 now. Here's the kick, and it's going to be fielded 45-yard line. It was a little, almost an onside type kick, but Pisgah's going to get good field position here.
Not what he wanted to do. Logan Lambert was trying to pooch it into a zone around the 30-yard line and just hit the ball wrong. And on our outside guy on the front line, he just took the ball. It just bounced it right to him, and now Pisgah has the ball near midfield.
One receiver to the left side, now 2, 3 to the left side. Brown shotgun, snap, play action, wants to set up the screen. And it's caught and fumbled the football, and Pisgah's going to get back on it, though. A nice recovery. He lost a yard as the ball was caught by Valentine, who's slow to get up.
Hunter Creason put a nice licking on him. Just popped him right in the mustache.
That's old. I hadn't heard that in a few years.
Yeah, we haven't hit anybody in the mustache.
Second 11 from the right hash, 1:08, clock moves. Three receivers bunched to the sideline from the left hash, now man in motion. Valentine splits out to the left side, wants to throw the football, has to get it off quickly. It's caught and down at the 40-yard line. The clock will stop, and that was Garrett Holland on the catch over the middle. Clock will stop to move the chains. 55 seconds left, down 7 here at the end of the first half. Three receivers right. 18 seconds left on the play clock, 47 on the game clock. Snap, wants to throw again, looks to the right side under pressure, tries to get his guys to run downfield, throws and incomplete, and it was tipped. That'll stop the clock. It'll be 2nd 10 from the 40 with 39.8 left to go before the half.
Boy, he came right up to the line of scrimmage and threw that. I thought he was going to cross that line of scrimmage and throw the ball, and we were going to get a flag on there. But that also helps us because that stops the clock.
Yeah, it does. Brown operating from the shotgun on 2nd 10. Now man in motion. Snap. Wants to throw again. Looking. Sets up the screen. Throws over the middle. And the ball is fumbled. They're going to call it a catch, and they're going to call it a fumble. He probably bobbled it, and it probably should be incomplete. But the official here on the near sideline is going to call it a catch. And Tuscola will recover the fumble, so they get the football back now with 32 seconds to go before the half. 21-14 is your score here. Tuscola leads it. I don't know how many timeouts Tuscola has. I know they've burned a couple. If any, they've got one. One receiver here to the near side, three to the near side. From the left hash, one set man, and he'll go in motion.
We got nobody out there.
He hands off to the right side in a dead sprint, and he's got a first down and more all the way out to the 39-yard line. And you're right, Chuck, there wasn't anybody out there on that far side of the field. And Tuscola is threatening to score here before the half.
Tuscola is just taking it to Pisgah right now. Pisgah has been punched in the mouth, and they're backing up. They have no answer.
Timeout, Tuscola. I believe that's their final timeout of the half. And again, we'll keep it right here. So if you can correct some of these things defensively, we might be all right. Two receivers either the side of the set. They're on one-on-one coverage. Here's a snap, play action, looking, loads up, throws deep downfield, and we've got a man down there and incomplete. So good coverage down there by Anderson, and it'll be 2nd down now with 14.7 left to go.
On that front, they're going to Hunter Creason or Levi Duffield when they want a big play. These young men are coming to play for Tuscola. But good coverage out of Jesse Anderson. Got on top and stayed on top of his receiver.
And had the position and the field.
Right. And that's the way you got to play. And Jesse did exactly what he was supposed to.
One receiver splits out to the left side. No one in coverage there. One receiver to the right side with two wings, and they spread out that offensive line. Play action. Here comes pressure from the backside. And a flag comes in, and he'll go out. A sack for Pisgah at the 45, and this will be a flag against Tuscola as well. So a good play and an important play, I think, Chuck, for Tuscola right there. And I don't know if you take this penalty or not. Because
you take it. You back them up. You force them. You take this whole thing back because you got 9.4 seconds, and you back them way back. and then that might force Brandon Allen just to take a knee.
Trevor Bailey came off the right side untouched, and he was the man that made that happen right there defensively. Pisgah will decline the penalty because they lost yards back to the 46-yard line. Two receivers to the left side, and now a whistle and a timeout. I didn't realize Pisgah had one left, but apparently they do, and they take it. So 3rd and 17, we return to 3rd and 18 when we return to action. Give a little handoff that's not going to go for much, and that's going to run out the clock now. 2.3 seconds left, and the clock will go ahead and run out, and that will be it for the half. So at least Pisgah's able to keep Tuscola out of the end zone after that set of plays, and they'll only go down to the locker room down by 7 with the football when we return to the second half. A lot of football to be played here.
First half statistics, folks, starting with Pisgah. The Black Bears have rushed the ball 88 yards and passed for 49. So that's a total of 137 yards running the ball. So far, the leading rusher has been Josh Nolan for 8 carries for 20 yards. Nolan has rushed for 2 touchdowns in this football game. One a 7-yard touchdown run in the first quarter, and the other was a 2-yard run in the second quarter with 2 minutes. What we thought with 2 minutes to go that we had regained the momentum, and now you find the the kickoff return. Here you go with the Mountaineers, is that the Mountaineers have 80 yards rushing, 60 yards passing, a total of 147 yards in the first half, so only 10 yards difference. Leading rusher for the Mountaineers is Ben Green. He has 40 yards on 11 carries.
So we'll see how this second half goes, and I'm sure the excitement isn't over. A quick first half, though, to be sure, Chuck. And here's a little pooch kick back to us, fielded at the 25, 35, bowls ahead to the 38-yard line. So a nice return right there for Pisgah, and they'll set up in good field position with the ball down by 7 here to start the second half, down 21-14.
That return was by Trevor Johnson. Got inside that seam, bringing it up, got inside got past the 30, and had a breakout lane to the left towards the Tuscola sidelines, but elected to go in the middle. I think when Trevor sees that on film, he might rethink and said, I wish I'd have cut outside, could have picked up maybe a whole lot more yards.
Brown stays under center, and Nolan is the tailback, and he'll get a little pitch around and get by a couple of players before he's drugged down. A nice run, which is probably all on him. Picks up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6 now. Pisgah needs the 48-yard line, their own 48-yard line for the first down.
Right now in this second half, penalties and turnovers are going to play the important part of who wins this football game.
It's a good point. Turnovers, 2. 1 receiver, 1 wing. Pitch to Nolan this side. Now he's going to pitch, and now he's in trouble. Messer goes down at the 41-yard line and drops 4 yards right there, Chuck. It's 3rd and 10 quickly, as that play didn't go anywhere on that little pitch. Kind of a misdirection type play, and no one checks out.
Not a good start for the Black Bears.
2 receivers to the left side, 3 receivers to the left side for Pisgah. Down 7, 3rd and 9. Brown wants to throw. Steps up and throws. Did he make the catch? Yes, he caught it in traffic to the 49-yard line of Tuscola. It's a first down for the Big Black, and Jesse Anderson comes big.
Another from the slot receiver, wide side. Jesse Anderson on a little skinny post. Got it inside, caught the ball on his fingertips in front of Shea Presnell and Hunter Creason. Great grab by Jesse Anderson.
It was.
Clutch, too. That moves the sticks.
I formation, wing to the left, receiver to the right. Now we're going to pound it. And Corey Valentine gets up to the 44-yard line. A nice pickup, 2nd and 5. One thing you got to say about Pisgah's offense tonight, Chuck, is they have done a good job in converting 3rd downs.
Right. And that's been big because of McKinley Brown. McKinley Brown has really directed this offense well, run-oriented. But when it comes that 3rd down, he's clutch on the pass.
Here's Valentine again, and just gets tripped up right there. And I think he might have broken one for some big yards if he hadn't. He picks up 2, and it'll be 3rd and 2. We need the 39-yard line for a first down. Just got tripped up right there.
Josh Sharp got in there and tripped him up. Great play by the Tuscola defensive lineman. But that's a dangerous running back in Corey Valentine because of the great speed he has. He gets outside and gets into open field. He's hard to bring down because you're chasing. It's like chasing a rabbit.
With about 3 other players, Josh Nolan now checks in at quarterback. 2 wings, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Josh takes the snap. Josh straight ahead, and he's got first down yardage and more, and gets to the outside. 20, 15, 10, 5, and he scores! Just like that, Pisgah now within 1 as Josh Nolan takes it to the house.
Great run by Josh Nolan. The will of this young man is superior over most high school football players. I love the grit and the will of this young man, this senior. Getting through that line and breaking through and making moves, his feet have done a lot for Pisgah this season.
Higdon for the extra point try. A little dicey here tonight. Snap, the spot, kick is away. Pisgah's tied it. Timeout on the field, 9:01 left to go. Third quarter, it's 21 all.
Real nervous situation right now. Trying to figure, all right, we're waiting to see what they do if they fix their kickoff cover team.
Line drive kick, bounds, and picked up at the 25-yard line. We converge, and we're going to tackle him down at the 40-yard line. So good field position really for Tuscola, but much better job on the kick coverage for the Black Bears.
I'd rather give them, the double-edged sword is, I'd rather give them good field position and let my defense, my front 7, play hard and with a tie score than to give them a touchdown on the kickoff or even better field position.
2 receivers either side, 1 set, 2 wings. Man in motion. And boy, we knock him down. He wanted to give to the fullback, and we penetrated well. He loses 2.
Christian Bryant bolted through that line and just took it. Almost 2 guys down.
I think one thing we've got to do that we haven't done so far tonight is take advantage of the plays where we get them for losses. Tonight, so far, they've gotten a loss, and then they picked it right back up again and sometimes score.
And it's been either the zoom sweep, where the slot coming around, we lose containment. And right now we're lined up and we got Jesse Anderson out there by himself on this edge. Here it comes.
2 receivers out to either side. They're going to run a little sprint give, and they've got good yardage, and they've got a first down at the 50-yard line. Tuscola wants the flag, and they baited him into it over there. And they're going to get a personal foul call against us. The Tuscola fans, the Tuscola bench, baited the referee into that one because it was very late and a questionable call at that.
Well, when you get them out on the white and then you push them into the fence, you're going to get the flag every time. And again, that's not a heads-up play by Kyle Terrell. He's had the last 3 games. He's lost his composure and had some flags thrown on him that have really hurt the defense.
Now it's first down at the Pisgah 39-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 2 wings, 1 tailback. They'll operate from the shotgun. The snap. Give a head to the fullback. Not a lot of room there, maybe 2 yards. That'll be 2nd and 8. 8:10 left to play here in the third quarter. Tied at 21. Neither team really has punted the football tonight. Everybody's scored every time they touch the ball. The thing is that these drives have typically been pretty long, except for once, maybe twice. And that's chewed up a lot of clock, and that's why we've gotten through this game pretty quickly. And we're midway through the third.
With a lack of stoppage, a lot of running, this shortens the game. Been to this game because this game is really quick.
2 receivers to the left, back to pass, looks, throws. It's going to be tipped and incomplete.
See, that's a bad pass by Woody Cornwell. He had a wide open receiver coming around the end, and our safety number 12, Lucas Hall's late getting over there. We're fortunate that was a bad pass.
It's a 3rd down and 9 play, and now Tuscola is going to have to burn a very valuable second half timeout. 21-21 is your score. Pisgah and Tuscola here tied up. Tuscola just takes the timeout. 3rd and 9 for them. The Pisgah 38-yard line. 2 receivers to the left side. Double wings again.
What are we doing?
Here's a snap. Back to pass. Looks, and they're going to set up a little screen, and they cannot catch it. It's incomplete.
We went and oh my gosh. Our defensive people, we had a close twin set to the wide side and 1 defensive man on both of them. They were almost shoulder to shoulder, and our second defender went into the middle of the field, leaving 1 guy to cover 2 people. If he catches that, that's first down.
Tuscola looks to show punt. We'll see if it happens. Here's a snap, and they will kick the football with no one to return it. The ball bounds at the 15-yard line. Takes a Tuscola hop and will be down to the 12-yard line, so a long field to work offensively for Pisgah. 21-21 is your score, a 7-11 left. First down, it's Josh Nolan out there at quarterback, and Josh Nolan will go down. As it looked like a broken play, he loses 5 yards, back now to the 7-yard line, 8-yard line, Chuck, so not good on first down. It'll be 2nd and 13 here. Pisgah with the football deep in their territory, tied at 21. Tuscola punts for the first time by either team tonight. Clock moves, 6:41 left to go in the third quarter. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Nolan. Nolan takes a snap, and Nolan will get the carry to the 10-yard line. So he only picks up 2. It'll be quickly 3rd and 11 for Pisgah here offensively.
And right now, this is bad field position. We've got to come up clutch. And here's the thing: is Josh hasn't quarterbacked since the fourth quarter of the Franklin game. His timing, he hasn't thrown, the one pass that was a little, dipsy-do, that was underthrown. His timing and his accuracy may be off on this, on this time that he sat out.
Certainly a throwing down here. 3 receivers in the set. He'll operate out of the shotgun with max protection. Back to pass. He's got time. Now under pressure in the end zone and throws, and it's caught. Somehow we get back to the line of scrimmage, and somehow we make the completion. But that was a very dangerous play as he had defenders draped on him in the end zone. With 5:45 left to go now, Pisgah will have to punt the football from deep in their territory. Always a dangerous man out there punting the football, Jesse Anderson, but I don't know that you take chances in a game situation like this with bad field position. And now we've got players that are just now running on the field again. 2 seconds left on the play clock. We get the snap, and finally we get the punt off, and it's a nice punt, Chuck. Bounds at the 50, rolls for Pisgah. And now he rolls on it. The Tuscola player rolls on it. It's on the football. Somehow, some way, they lied on the football, Chuck, and they made it a live ball, and Pisgah recovers at the 44. Unbelievable.
Peter Tran went back, and the ball was rolling dead, and he went to fall on it. All he had to do for Tuscola was just let the ball be dead, and they get the ball. He went down and miscued. That is a big mistake, and that's going to come back right now. New life for Pisgah, because now they're on Tuscola's side of the field.
On first down, we get a carry straight to the middle to the 39-yard line, Chuck. That brings back, people have to be able to remember that play Leon Lett made.
That's exactly what it was, folks. Leon Lett, there's just no snow, and it was at midfield. Tran went to pounce on it. All he had to do was just let it roll dead.
Just get away from it.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
2nd and 5, Pisgah. Offset I formation. Here's a carry again for Messer. First down at the 34-yard line. It's going to be real close to the first down.
But by a foot, I say he's over, so they'll give him a first down.
First down and 10 for the Big Black. 34-yard line, 33-yard line. Unlikely, but we'll take it. 1 receiver to the right side. I set. Snap, back to pass. Looking. Pressure from the middle. Still under pressure. And he's going to go down a sack at the 39-yard line. So a loss back on the play. It'll be 2nd and 15 coming up.
I didn't like that. You're gashing them right up the middle, and then you get a first down, and you call a pass play. That's a frustrating call.
I just can't believe.
You're going for the home run, and they're playing 7-8 yards off and it's a one-man route.
1 receiver to the right side. Snap. A give to Messer. Messer can't find any running room as he's swarmed under. They're going to call that a fumble, and they're going to say Tuscola recovers.
They gave it back to him. Nope.
At the 46-yard line, Tuscola gets the football back as Messer gives it back up, so we're back to square one here.
Well, a mistake that they couldn't capitalize on.
Yeah, exactly. And now you're right back to where you started because the ball would have been down there anyway.
Yeah, I mean, they got their ears pinned back and coming on that second down play, and that was set up by the poor play call by, running a one-man route, and you're gashing them in 2 plays. You pick up a first down, keep running that stuff right up there off tackle.
2 receivers to the left side. Now they'll go in motion. Here's a quarterback keeper. He's got first down yardage all the way out to the 38-yard line. First down, Tuscola. Need to settle down right now. A lot of crazy things going on. You got to settle down and play your game. 38-yard line, 38-yard line is the spot in Pisgah territory.
And they're going after Jacob Boyd on that tackle spot, subbing in for Christian Bryant.
2 receivers to the left side, 1 back and 1 man in motion now. Fullback gets the give, and he picks up 2 to the 36-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. You'd see some wild, crazy stuff, and it certainly looks like that's been the case here in this quarter. Almost ready to run out. 2:30 left to play in the third quarter. We're tied at 21. Fullback give again, shy of the first down, maybe picks up 2. It'll be 3rd and 5, so another key defensive conversion play coming up for Pisgah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 3rd and 5 now from the 33-yard line. Clock continues to move. Josh Nolan again out there at corner on the near side now. Snap. Give around the right side. We give chase, and we're going to stop him shy of the first down, Chuck, at the 30-yard line. It'll be 4th and 2 coming up. Another big play defensively is going to be needed right here to get the football back. Another big play in this game.
Christian Bryant coming back in, got that hamstring cramp worked out.
1 receiver to the left, 2 wings. They're going to go shotgun on 4th down and 2. Snap. Oh, they did not pump the football. They're going to try to run for it, and I think he's got the first down. I thought it came out, but he's going to have first down yardage. I thought that ball went right through his hand.
Look, they're running the same play, and we have not fixed losing our containment. I don't understand this. We cannot. We're not adjusting with the wing back out there. We're having one man, and they're just collapsing down that defensive end. They're double teaming him and allowing a lead blocker to go out.
Wing left, short set, under center. Quarterback will keep. Brought down at the 22-yard line. He'll get about 4, maybe 5. It'll be 2nd down. 24 seconds left to go in the third. As it looks like we're going to need an injury timeout, and we are. We'll try to get that number and that player for you.
Number 33, Trevor Bailey.
That's not somebody you want to lose defensively. Tied at 21. 2nd and about 6 for Tuscola. They've got the ball at the 21-yard line of Pisgah. They will not run a play here in the third quarter. Back live at the stadium, tied at 21. Barely a chance to get your breath here tonight. 2nd and 5, Tuscola. Operating from the Pisgah 21-yard line. Here's a snap, and he fumbles the football. It's on the turf, and now he's going to take off and run, and he's going to lose a yard, maybe 2. It'll be 3rd and 7 coming up for them. So another big play coming up for both sides here. 1 receiver to the right side. Just underway in the fourth quarter, all knotted up at 21. They'll operate from the shotgun. Man in motion. Here's a snap, and they're going to give to him again, and Pisgah tries to collapse, and boy, they knock him down hard at the 20.
Josh Nolan just came in from his cornerback spot, and I tell you what, that young man's hurting.
Yeah, he's slow to get up.
Bryce
right
Myers felt a little wing from Josh Nolan. He just shot in there like a bullet, and he's hurt.
We're going to take another injury timeout as that young man is slow to get off the field. Tuscola on to try the 37-yard field goal. Snap, spot, kick is away, and it looks way left, and it is way left, and no good. 10:48 left to play in the football game, and Pisgah finds a way to get back on offense now, Chuck. But it's 1st down and 10 for Pisgah at the 20-yard line. Here's a give ahead to Valentine, and he's stopped for about a half-yard loss right there. It'll be 2nd down and about 11 here. Brown back in there operating the offense. Pisgah and Tuscola haven't scored lately. It's 10:31 left to go in the game, and we're all tied at 21. Now a give to the fullback, and he might have fumbled the football. No, he didn't. He kept it, but he lost yards.
Well, what Tuscola's doing is they're lining up, playing the run inside the tackles, and they know exactly, and they're bringing in heat, and we don't have enough guys up there to block. Going to have to hit something on the sides. Or catch them in the middle.
Or throw the football.
Or throw the football, and you got to throw it on 1st down to loosen them up.
Three receivers to the left will operate from the shotgun. Valentine back there with Brown. Back to pass. Looking. He's got time. Now he throws, and it's high and incomplete. And he had a receiver down here near side that had been a better choice right there. But that ball is incomplete. Now Pisgah will have to quickly go 3 and out and punt the football.
Ooh. That is, ooh. Suddenly, defenses have taken over this football game.
As Jesse Anderson stands at his 10-yard line to punt the football. Tuscola has nobody to return. Takes the snap, and now he'll kick, and he'll get another beauty off. Hits the 40, takes a Pisgah hop, and will roll to about the 35-yard line. So that was a nice job right there. Tuscola football operating from their 35-yard line after the punt. Here's a man in motion. Back to pass. Looks, throws, wide open, caught. 40-yard line. Same problems, rear their ugly head again. They already get out to the 30-yard line of Pisgah. And a first down coming up for Tuscola. So there was no coverage really out there on that left side. And they gashed us again.
Well, I'll tell you the problem. Our secondary is looking in the backfield, watching all this action in the backfield, and they're not reading their key. They're not reading the receiver in front of them. And we're looking in the backfield.
One receiver to the right. Double wings, one set, snap, fullback. Had a little bit of a hole if he got to the second level, but couldn't. He picks up 3, and it'll be second down. Besser's helmet comes off, and he has to come off. 9:13 left to play in the football game, tied at 21. Tuscola again quickly has the football deep in Pisgah territory at the 26-yard line.
Tuscola can throw the ball for positive yardage anytime they want.
One receiver to the right, 2 wings, 1 set, and they'll operate shotgun on second and about 6.5. Snap. Give out to that young man again that was just knocked out of the game. And a flag comes in back here at the 29-yard line. If that's a spot foul, that's going to back Tuscola way up, and I believe it will. It's a hold against them. And you did a couple good things right there. You got that penalty, but you also hemmed up that run, too. Bryce Myers was the young man that was hit so hard by Nolan last series. He's back out there now, but doesn't seem to be running with the same amount of fire as he was just a little bit ago. And he's not a very big young man.
But I tell you what, he's a gritty young man. You take a hit like that and limp off, and you come back the next series, kid's a tough young'un.
Man in motion. Snap. Back to pass. Looks, floats one down that sideline. It's going to be incomplete. They want a flag, and they won't get it. There shouldn't have been one anyway. It'll be third down.
And that was better coverage out of Jesse Anderson.
And he's played, when we played well coverage-wise, he's been the one to do it.
Right. And Jesse, the only thing he did wrong was when the receiver looked back for the ball, Jesse kept running, looking at his face. You got to look back.
3rd and 19, a big play. 2 receivers to the right side.
Nobody's got the tight end.
Back to pass. No, he's going to hand off, and we're going to hem him up, and he loses 2 yards, Chuck. They're going to have to punt. Ball's at the 44-yard line.
McKinley Brown, Dustin Messer, Christian Bryant.
Interesting play call.
Christian is fighting cramps. He's coming off. Now he's reaching down to the calf. Christian Bryant, 6 foot, 300 pounds. He's fighting it right now, going both ways.
Here's a snap. It's low. Pisgah safety as they don't try to go here. And now that ball is going to be picked up off the turf at the 5-yard line. And Pisgah will start their next drive deep in their territory. Up first down and 10 from the 5-yard line of Pisgah. They've got 95 yards to go. And here's Nolan working his way up for a pickup of about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
We're not fooling a very good defense right now. We're just running right at them. We're not getting anywhere. Our line is not pushing their defensive line anywhere. Plus, they're running 3 down and bringing 2 linebackers in. Again, we haven't attacked the outside in the last 2 series.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Pisgah with the football, tied at 21. Back to pass, look, man in his face. We make the catch. And we get close to the first down marker, Chuck, at the 16-yard line.
Nice catch by the King, Dakota King. Came back on a hitch pass and then took an inside route Luke brought banana, got himself an extra 2 yards, and made that first down.
The way
sticks are moving.
The way things are going, with 6:40 left, if Pisgah can drive the field and score right here, they may use up the entire amount of clock that they have. And you said before the game that we hadn't had an overtime. One receiver to the left, two to the right. No one by himself at quarterback. Two wings to the left side. Here's a snap. Rolls to the left, and he's going to keep and not pitch. He's at the 20-yard line, Chuck. He's at the 30-yard line and popped out of bounds, but not before. It's a first down for the Big Black.
I'm going to tell you something. He took that football. There was going to be no pitch. He tucked that ball coming around the end. And look at the positive yardage we got when we attacked the outside. Beautiful play call. And a wheel again by the senior Josh Nolan. Fantastic run.
If nothing else, we get out from underneath the shadow of the goalpost. 31-yard line is the spot, still in our territory.
6:07 and ticking.
But better field position. Two receivers to the right, one to the near side, two wings left. Empty backfield. Nolan takes a snap, makes a nice little move there. That could have been a broken play. As it is, he can only get back maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Clock continues to move. I believe both teams have both sets of timeouts left at 3.
Yeah, well, Tuscola's got 2.
That's right. They had burned one early. Pisgah can hold on to the football right here. They're going to use this entire amount of clock. All you need is a field goal. One receiver to the right side, two to the right side. One to the left. King in the slot over there. Now he'll go in motion. Fakes the give. And might have should have given it as he could only get back to the line of scrimmage, so it's 3rd down. Might have lost a yard. It's 3rd down and 10 now for Pisgah. Might have should have given it up right there, huh?
Yeah, he should have. But Josh is, he's trying to put the team on his back, and he's not incorporating his teammates.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Two receivers to the right side, one to the left side. And they jump offside, so that helps. 3rd and 5, a big down right here. Two receivers right, one to the left. Nolan by himself, shotgun, snap. Here comes pressure, looks to float one up. It's going to be caught. Oh, he dropped the football. Unbelievable. He was by himself, Jesse Anderson at the 42. He had the first down and more. And now he'll have to go back and punt the football. Now, you always got those plays in these games that you always remember, and you hope that's not going to be one of them.
Wide open. He had the first down, and he could pick up another 10 yards to get to midfield.
A big drop right there by Jesse Anderson would have given Pisgah a first down. Now they've got to punt the football. Snap, and he does punt, and I think it was blocked. And Jesse Anderson goes down, but because it was blocked, Chuck, they won't throw a flag, and it'll be down at the 40-yard line, and Tuscola's going to get it back. They got a paw on it or something. And then they ran into Anderson, the punter. So Tuscola football at the 40-yard line. This has got a football game to win.
That's right.
They go full house right here. With everybody close to the formation, they're going to run it here with the football and 5 minutes left, 4:20 left. Snap. They fumble the football and they pick it back up, and now he's going to take off and get 4 yards, but almost coughed it up there in Tuscola territory. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. It's going to go down the wire, isn't it?
It sure is. Watch a back coming out of the backfield. Going to draw him in on the fake.
I formation for them, wing to the right. Here's the pitch, and we cut him down. Back to the 46-yard line. Nothing doing right there, and it's 3rd and long for the Mountaineers. And that may not typically listen to us, that half and half jackpot tonight, over $5,000. And in a community really as small as ours with only 2 high schools in the county, that's a big deal. One wing to the left side, I formation again. On 3rd and 7, a big down for Pisgah's defense. Pitches out to the right side. We've got guys out there. If we can run it out, and we do, we stop him short, well short. It'll be 4th and 4. Tuscola will punt the football again. It's going to go down to the wire.
They don't need to put 2 guys out there. They need to put 1 guy back. I don't know. I'm looking for Corey Valentine. I want that speed merchant back there.
Hunter White back there will go with Jesse Anderson. Jesse Anderson with a good punt, really, that helped us out. Here's a snap, and they'll kick the football. And it's a bomb, Chuck. fielded and downed at the 14-yard line, and that looked very dangerous. Pisgah will get the football, and a flag comes in, and I think that's going to be a personal foul against Tuscola for extracurricular. We'll hope. 14-yard line is a spot right now. We'll see if it comes out in our favor. With only 2 minutes and 16 seconds left, it's an unsportsmanlike call against Pisgah, so this will go half the distance. Now they'll mark it back at the 7-yard line. So 2:16 left, the ball on the 7-yard line. Pisgah with the football will operate from the right hash with 3 receivers out there. Josh Nolan stays in at quarterback. Now man in motion. Snap is low, and they'll give it up. Tries to get to the corner. 10-yard line, 15-yard line. Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. So he'll be a yard or 2 past the first down marker, and Pisgah will move the chains here now with 2 minutes left.
2:08 with the clock stopped because he went out of bounds.
Pisgah, I
need
think,
a field goal. We just need field goal position.
Pisgah, I think, has 3 timeouts left, correct?
3 for Pisgah, 2 for Tuscola.
1 receiver to the right. Man in motion. Snap. Gives to him, and he slides down at the 20-yard line. He was going to have a big carry right there, but went down at the 20. He'll pick up 2. It'll be 2nd and 9. They give him 1 yard on that carry. Looking more and more like we're going to have overtime. 1:44 and counting. Pisgah again with 3 timeouts. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Wants to throw, looking, throws. Nice ball, caught. Gets away from his man at the 30-yard line. And a stiff arm, he's still on his feet. To the 43, it's first down for the Big Black.
Jesse Anderson just shook his cover man and dragged a man who had him by his back of his jersey another 7 yards.
1:30 left, the clock stops. He went out of bounds. Pisgah first down at their 43.5-yard line. No one seems to be the man now at quarterback. Snap, wants to throw out here. Does. Caught. And it's Anderson inside. Tuscola territory to the 48-yard line, a yard shy. It's 2nd and 1. Do you burn one right here, Duck?
Well, they're making a change right now. Josh got him up there. They're bringing in McKinley.
By my count, we need about 20, 25 yards in the next 1 minute and 8 seconds.
Timeout.
Pisgah calls a timeout, I believe. We need about 25 yards for a field goal try that
they're going to measure right now to see it, which is time, so they can get their offense play called while they're measuring right now.
And it's going to be just shy. 2 receivers to the left side. Brown at quarterback now. 2 wings to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and short. Snap, and he fumbles the football. Get on it, son. And he does. He loses 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and about 4. The shotgun snap just about went completely through his legs, and Pisgah has to call a timeout. 57.8 left. 3rd and 5 when we return. Pisgah football at about midfield. 21-21 is this football game. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Pisgah. They've got a 3rd and 5 at the Pisgah 48-yard line. McKinley Brown at quarterback gets his sign and takes the shotgun snap. It's good. He wants to set up the screen. It's caught, and it's going to be a first down yardage. Jim Moore at the 40, 35-30, 25-20, down at the 15-yard line. 47.7 seconds left. And Pisgah has it in great field position.
What a great play call by Ben Rodheimer to the short side, slip screen to Dakota King. Got 2 great blocks out of the point guys, and I tell you what, Dakota King just took it from there.
Tuscola takes a timeout. Don't go anywhere. 47.7 seconds left, tied at 21. Pisgah will have it at the 14-yard line of Tuscola. This game is tied at 21 apiece. Pisgah has the football at the Tuscola 13-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Josh Nolan in at quarterback. Takes a snap. Straight ahead. Josh Nolan to the 10-yard line.
He fumbled.
And he fumbles the football, and Tuscola will recover at the 10. 41.4 left to go in the game. Tuscola gets the football at their 9-yard line, and overtime looks like a certainty at this point. Now Pisgah has to go back on defense, and they've got to play 41 seconds left and either get a turnover and score or go to overtime and win it. 4 seconds left on the play clock. 2 receivers to the left, wing to the right, timeout. Pisgah will go back and play defense, and they'll go to a prevent, I'm sure. Tuscola would have to drive the field 91 yards to score here and 40 seconds left, and I think they may be out of timeouts. If not, they only got one left. Snap. Play action, rolls away from pressure, and he'll roll out of bounds. Clock will stop here. He picked up maybe 1 or 2 yards, 34 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 9. Pisgah can stop the clock twice, and any kind of turnover down here would breathe life back into this stadium. Yeah, Tuscola just calls a timeout, and the flag is in the backfield. They do not have any timeouts left. And they're going to give a delay of game penalty against them instead of well, I guess it's delay of game either way. The ball will be spotted at the 5.5-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 15. Tuscola still in dangerous territory really right now. One back in the backfield. Snap. And the quarterback will roll out and find running room and be cut down at the 13-yard line. Pisgah will call its 2nd timeout. So now you've got a 3rd down play with 25.5 left. Is there any chance that Tuscola has to punt the football back to Pisgah with time left?
Yeah, you run this play, and if you can stop them from getting the 1st down, then what happens is you call the timeout, it's 4th down. They got to execute that punt. Tuscola's defense has been marvelous tonight.
19-yard line the spot. 14-yard line the spot. They need 20. Pisgah in that prevent defense again. Man in motion, snap. Gives around the edge.
Oh, no.
And he's got a 1st down. And they're going to run him out of bounds at the 30. So Tuscola is able to collect the 1st down and move the football out
and again,
with 19 seconds left. That same play that they've run against us all night long.
We just lose containment.
Just inside the 30-yard line is the spot of Tuscola on their 30-yard line. And Pisgah stays in that prevent defense. So a lot of guys back off the line of scrimmage right there. Now they're going to try to run that same play out to this side, and he'll get up to the 36-yard line, and Josh Nolan will cut him down shy of the 1st down. And that's going to do it. And the young man that just ran the football again is down on the turf. The same play that happened earlier when Nolan cut him down. Bryce Myers is down again, as the clock will stop with a medical timeout with 5.7 seconds left. So he got hit hard earlier in the game. He's been hit hard again on this play, as we're almost out of regulation time. Myers limps off the field again. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see him again.
Back. That kid's a tough kid.
Now they start the clock after the injury timeout. They don't get a snap off. So we will go into overtime here tonight. Tied at 21. This game goes into overtime. Pisgah just a short while ago had the football at the 14-yard line with about 45 seconds left. Pisgah fumbled the football. Tuscola recovered, and they ran out the clock on offense. Now we're going to go to overtime ball. An interesting moment out there as both head coaches are out there too, and an embrace between David Presley and Brandon Allen, the 2 head coaches, knowing the gravity of this game.
Pisgah won the toss. We should go on defense first.
Coach Presley calmly with his arms and hands clasped behind his back. Pisgah will go on defense first. And again, they embrace, knowing the gravity of this football game and what this means here tonight. A class situation by both teams. Fans on their feet nervously. 2 receivers to the right. Snap, looking,
wide,
throws, and it's incomplete. He fell in the end zone.
Josh, let him go again.
Incomplete, and that would have put 6 points on the board very quickly for the Mountaineers. It's 2nd down. If Tuscola turns the football over down here, the chances of Pisgah winning the football game go up tremendously. 2 receivers to the right side. 2 wings, snap, give to that little tailback. He cuts it up, finds a little bit of a lane, and he gets cut down at the 7-yard line. And that's Josh Nolan again, who's a little slow to get up, but he made the tackle. Ankle might be bothering him just a little bit. It's 3rd and 7. If you keep him out of the end zone right here, then you force them to most likely try a field goal. Both crowds on their feet. Someone will go home disappointed. Two receivers to the left side. Two wings. 3rd and 7 for the Mountaineers. Snap. Back to the pass. Looking. Time. He's going to be slipping out of a one tackle. Now he throws it. It's incomplete. Almost a sack, which have made the field goal attempt very, very precarious.
And almost an interception. He was going down and threw the ball, and Dylan Hanna had it in his hands.
So now Tuscola will send on their field goal unit. If they put 3 on the board, Pisgah can win if they can score the touchdown. Tuscola on to try the field goal. 21-21 in overtime. Snap, spot, kick is away, and he got it. Tuscola back on the board. It's 24-21. Pisgah now goes back on offense. A touchdown wins it.
They got 3 plays to try and punch that in. The 4th down, they'll have to kick the field goal.
We'll go with 1 receiver to the right side, 1 wing to the left side, 2 backs in the backfield. Brown under center. Now man in motion from left to right. Snap. Pitch to the left side. Valentine in trouble. Goes down at the 15-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 15.
Tuscola's defense is just absolutely whipping Pisgah's offensive line.
And you gotta feel, particularly right now for the Pisgah offensive coordinator, who's got the weight of the entire county on his shoulders right now in terms of these play calls.
Watch a wide open field. Jesse Anderson on a slant.
Back to pass, looking, throws. It's incomplete. It's 3rd down. Pisgah wants an interference call, and they won't get it. 3rd down. Again, Jesse Anderson was down here on single coverage, Chuck, and you called it. It was a slant. Ball was misthrown a little bit, and he could not connect. Pisgah cannot get a 1st down. They have to score right here, either by the touchdown or the field goal to tie it. And Pisgah will take a timeout. Empty backfield with 2 backs on a wing. Now man in motion from left to right. Snap to pass. Looking. Plenty of time. Now under pressure. Throws to the end zone, incomplete. And they wanted Wyke, and it was overthrown. It'll be 4th down. Pisgah will try the field goal here to tie it and send to an extra stanza. So Pisgah had an opportunity to win the football game right there with a touchdown and could not. Now you have to go for a field goal straight away, 32 yards. Higdon has been good all year. Snap, spot, kick is away. It's long enough. It's no good. He pushed it to the left. Tuscola has beaten Pisgah in overtime.
We sat up, and then we just didn't ball security. And turnovers have been the bugaboo to this team. And, they are now a minus 17 overall in turnovers on the season.
Wow.
You've got to tip your hat to those Tuscola Mountaineers. They were superb tonight. They were well coached. They came in with a mission and a plan, and they executed it. Tuscola was the better football team tonight.
Final score once again tonight, 24-21, Tuscola a winner.